Hello Capricorn, welcome back to Path of Enlightenment Tarot. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back, and for those of you who are new, welcome. I'm Nicole. Capricorn, this is going to be your January 2025 read. This will be for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, and your Venus cross watcher. If that is you, welcome to the channel as well. Always discern the messages accordingly. If you're here, you know the drill. We're going to jump right into it here, Capricorn. Thank you to everybody who's liked, shared, subscribed, commented, booked personal readings. Those who have donated to the channel, thank you all so very much. And if you are interested in personal reads, those are open and available. And that information can be found in the description box below, as well as the About section of the page. And channel memberships are open. Capricorn, the card of Mystical comes out. I do feel like I just did a live. You guys are stepping into your intuitive side more. And I think that this full moon in Capricorn, or full moon in Cancer, is kind of doing the trick for you. You're learning to rely on your higher self, your internal guidance. Make sure at this time and throughout the month of January that you are grounding yourself. Needing to have patience as something else in the background is developing. We're going to clarify these. I'm going to keep these readings short. That live was a lot for me for some reason. I don't know why. You know, you could feel like people are a lot for you right now too, Spirit is saying. So, prayers. You know, I feel like for some of you, again, relying on that higher sense of self, as well as invoking the right of knowledge, Spirit is saying, from the things that you feel like you can't fully see and or understand at this time. You know that things are destined and fated, and for some of you, you could have been pushing against the idea of what that destiny and fate look like as well. Let's see here. Sensitivity. Your heightened sense of intuition here, you're going to have to rely solely on your senses of intuition to make decisions. It's like, I don't know, they're saying grid work. I don't know what the grid is. It could be different for some of you in your work life in general. But needing to monitor and be a meter to your own awareness as well. So let's see, what is this clouds about, Spirit, for Capricorn in the month of January? What do they need to know? The World card. Once you push past this Tower moment, I feel like Capricorn, this is an internal Tower moment that you're having. Aries retrograde could be playing a very big role in this for you. Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio energy here as well. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius too. There's a need for knowledge, and I feel like your knowledge is, I think you're trying to logically analyze the things that are going on in your reality. But Spirit is asking you to pay attention to your intuition. Yes, you need to be able to discern. Yes, you need to be able to know. Yes, you need to be able to see things clearly. But relying solely on logic versus your intuitive abilities is going to be misleading in some ways to you. So you need to pay attention to those sorts of energies that are coming through. As I say that, the 9 of Wands, the 6 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands. Recognizing situations that still do feel like they're leaving you depleted, without resolve, Spirit is saying, needing to move past that point. And the Sun, it's being illuminated. It's like, I don't know if you've tried to do certain things based upon on that logic, I guess I could say. If you've done things based upon that logic and realizing that yes, 2 plus 2 is 4, but here's something else that we're missing, right? And that is the intuitive side of, you know, I've always said, me personally, like, I'm great at spiritual math. I suck at human math. And that's, to me, is anything that I was taught in school just seems to, like, not click. So, yes, I could say 2 plus 2 equals 4, but if you were to look at the cards or you were to look into your intuition, what do those 2 2s represent? Is it 4 or is it something else? So there's messages coming in for you, Capricorn, that you're applying logic to situations, and that's not what those situations are for. They're meant to teach you something on a spiritual level. It could be a little bit scary. As I say, 2 plus 2 equals 4. Here comes the 2 of Cups. You have the Wheel of Fortune too. So again, Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio. Some of you could have fixed sign placements in your primary four, or sun, rising, moon, and Venus, if I could think today. But this is about healing thyself and healing the connections and the partnerships around you. This is healing an internal version of your masculine and your feminine energies as well. So it's like something could be coming in and kind of throwing you, I'm going to say, off course. There comes the Chariot and the Five of Cups. This is recognizing that when, here's the funny thing. I said 2 + 2 is 4, right? You've got the 2 the cups in the upright, and on the 5 of Cups, you've got 3 cups knocked over and 2 remain. So 2 and 2, 4, right? So this is, it's like getting it away from an emotional understanding of regrets, sadness, remorse, things that did not work out the way that you had hoped they would, words that you thought you would hear authentically and genuinely not coming through from other people. And you can, Spirit's saying, you can allow it to derail you, or you can use that as motivation to move forward. So this internal factor of, take it as a new opportunity to advance on your Four of Wands. Take it as an opportunity to expand growth, because it's not about whatever is external to you, about their growth. It's about your growth. What growth have you seen within you as a result of what you have brought into your awareness, or what Spirit is giving you as a sense of awareness? This psychometry card, the Moon. Pay attention to your dreams. Again, your intuition. There's a lot here having to do with your spiritual resolve. The Empress. Again, this idea of needing to see things clearly. The Ace of Swords and the Six of Swords. You've got a particular situation this month where I feel like this is connected to something that's happened in the past 3 months, Capricorn. And I got this feeling too of with the World card and the Wheel of Fortune. Those fixed signs are placements of every quarter of the year, right? There's 4 quarters in a year in human time. Last 3 months, moving into, so we'll say this is January, so you go back to October, Scorpio season. I feel like quarterly throughout the year of 25, you're going to start to see things more clearly on a spiritual level than you have before. And some people may feel like you have disconnected from a sense of reality as a result of this. What is this regret and remorse about, Spirit, for Capricorn? It's about moving forward. There's an internal struggle about an external strength that you have that you need to bring out. The Page of Wands is also very spiritual in its good sense. And the Page of Wands yet showing itself again, it's like putting the plans into action. So you could be testing things out with certain people and or situations, and that could leave you feeling like you're not doing the people pleasing, 5 of Pentacles, and making a judgment call surrounding that. Like, if I do this, do I feel good about the decisions that I'm making? It's not so much, Capricorn, about the decisions that you're making as what it is it does for yourself, and you're healing yourself in the process of this. Energy and vitality is going to be restored to you and for you. It's just a matter of time and when, right? I think this is going to be a real short reading. Like, this is probably one of the shortest readings I've ever done. What else here? 2 of Pentacles, multitasking, juggling. You could feel like you've got 1 foot in this world, 1 foot out of this world, and trying to find the balance of those 2 things. When we also talk about the 2 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands, is what are you doing that is overloading you, that is stopping your spiritual side from getting, or you being able to do the spiritual work that you need to do? Okay, I hope that's making sense. You're gonna have to find time to allow those messages to come in and disconnect from the mental side of it. So, you could do lots of different little things to, find a balance to be in one world and then the other as you need to be to get the messages that you need. But you're also nearing the end of some obstacles and struggles. Some of these may create tower moments for other people around their particular birthday season, Spirit is saying as well. Ascension flame, liberation, a sense of greater purpose and high expectations. Light seeker, light quest, visionary, mental strength, and resilience. And that's what I said, right, about being resilient. you're coming into a deeper spiritual understanding of what the past represents, and this could be past lives as well. But you're stepping into it with an optimism of what the future can hold, but still allowing some emotional energy to kind of tie you up in the back. So be careful with that alchemization of how you're trying to do it, because it can lead to disappointments if you're tying an expectation to other people. Okay, so again, short is probably message for January I'm going to do, but I feel like that's the forefront here, Capricorn. What is the advice here for Capricorn in the month of January? Reminiscing. I told you something from the past. And yet it's like the butterfly. Evolving in growth, next phase, healing the inner child, releasing that past. And when that butterfly came out, it like rolled out of the deck, but rolled into the upright position. You might have to take a couple of turns with somebody or something that keeps trying to pull you back into an old pattern, an old way. And I'm going to tell you that part of this is also your old way of thinking. New ideas and new visions. And, you know, allow yourself to play with them just enough to gain what you need, the strength. Be curious about the options that you have, because you're going to see how other people may put you in a position of an option. And you may also see yourself as an option in your day-to-day life, whether or not you're going to work on yourself. Take the time to work on yourself. Make yourself a top priority, not just an option into your own life, because you're also going to set the example of how other people treat you and are a part of your world. Capricorn, the most simplest message I think I have delivered in I don't even know how long. I'm going to leave it there. I hope that this was helpful to you. You can like, share, subscribe, and comment. It is greatly appreciated and helps circulate the videos for everyone else who needs to hear these messages as well. Personal reads are open and available. Again, info in the description box below and the About section of the page. Sending you all a ton of love and light. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.